Hello, welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name is Brad Lake, and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today, we're going to be talking about MINDBUG. MINDBUG Beyond Evolution and MINDBUG Eternity. They have two expansions or standalone games coming out on Kickstarter, and it's been out. It's actually got one more day left. So if you're watching this, today's the last day. So if you're interested, hop on it quick, right? So they did send me this. I did a kind of an overview of their game along with like 10 other games about a week ago. And they reached out and said, hey, we'll send you this, see what you think. And so they sent me the first MINDBUG, and I've played it a few times now. And I thought, well, okay, I'm gonna look at this a little bit deeper and just be aware. They haven't paid me for this, but they did send me a game, so I'm completely biased and you should back this. Right. Okay, let's take a look. They are doing extremely well. They had a $22,000 goal, which I'm sure was really low and not what they really wanted, but they have $382,000 raised so far. So for those of you who don't know, one of the designers or one of the co-designers, Richard Garfield, Magic the Gathering. So if you want to think about what is this game, it's 1v1. They do have, looks like a 4-player version. I don't know if it's teams on this version or not, but like the original version is just 1 versus 1. And you have 3 life points, and whoever gets to 0 knocks the other person out, wins. So nice little filler game. Cute, nice cards, fun, quirky, all those kind of things that I would not have expected. I'm like, kind of like this. So we've got their new version here, and they're going to give you basically 2 standalone decks, a Beyond Evolution, and that's going to have different cards than Beyond Eternity. You can mix and match and do whatever backwards compatible with this. You don't have to build your decks, which is nice. So if you're not a Magic the Gathering fan or Marvel Champions fan and you're worried about having to like build decks and all that, you don't do it here. You just randomly pass out 10 cards to each player, draw 5, and that's the game. Like you get 10 cards total for the whole game. So, and you do one thing on your turn, play a card or attack with a card. So real easy to learn as well. So I'm hyping this up, right? So it's 2 players, 15 to 25 minutes, ages 8 and up. I played it with my stepson. So it was nice and easy to teach. Was easy to learn. I was up and running in this game, I'd say within 5 minutes. You have to look at some of the keywords on this. So, but it's nice when you can just grab a game and like literally sit down with your kid and play it pretty quick, right? You've got some new action cards. So if you've played MINDBUG before, you're going to get some new keywords. I don't know if I can zoom in on this one, but this octocopter has an action. And so you're able to use that action to then chain something or do something immediately. And then they're doing the YuGi Oh thing, where you can like evolve your creatures and level 1 and level 2, and I'm level power 9,000, but not as difficult to play. I never could learn how to play that game. It was beyond me. I was like, I can play Magic. Why can't I play this? But yeah, so you can evolve some of your creatures. So this one looks like it goes from a strength 4 to strength 6 to strength 9. So kind of nifty there. And then you've got this. So in here, I like this one. In this one, there's a T-Rex, but now they have a fish T-Rex. And some of these combinations make me laugh. And they've got a boost mechanic. So each boosted card after you eat, this one looks like if you consume or defeat another creature, you put it underneath this card, and then for every card underneath it, every one that you've been able to eat, you keep going up by 1. So that's kind of fun. And then we have the Flying Bee, which I like the Flying Bee in this one too. I think it's a hunter, if I remember right. And then they've got a new, looks like a shield bug, so that if you this bug ends up dying, and once it goes into your discard pile, that's when it becomes more powerful, because it gives everybody else +1 power, which is your power and defense are kind of tied into the same thing. So that's some of the new stuff that they've got going on. And now we get to the pledge levels, right? So you're going to get 2 boxes, and you can see this is a small box, right? It's going to fit on your shelf. Going to be able to take it with you. This box could actually have another set in it, so you might be able to fit both these sets in this one box, or in a box, easily travel with you and do whatever you need. For that, you're going to get basically a box just like this, $35, 35 euros, which is $38 in the US, and they're going to give you a promo pack. So it's not sure how many cards are in that promo pack, but you think of it like the booster packs that you get, the little foil, not the cards that are foiled, but there's like a foiled package, right, with mystery cards in it. So all that for $38. And then if you want a little bit of an upgrade, you can have your health markers, the 1, 2, and 3. Looks like they're a little bit deluxified and plastic. And then you're going to have a magnetic case. Let me make sure that's a correct thing. Premium life tokens. You get foil MINDBUGs and a promo kit. Yep, magnetic. So you'll get 2 kind of travel boxes for those kits and magnetic. I like the magnetic boxes. Like Radlands has that. A couple other games. Oh, it's not Ready, Set, Bet. It's the other horse racing game. You roll dice and you move the horses around the track. Anyway, I like boxes that have the magnetic stuff. But just realize you're going to get upgrade tokens, couple magnetic boxes, and just 8 foil printed cards. And it looks like it's the MINDBUG cards where they're going to give you the foil, which everybody gets 2 of, for $60. So that's kind of a bump up. I mean, it's $22. I'm not going to say that's a cheap ask, but it really depends on how you like your card games and if you like that kind of deluxification or not. And then you can get the mats. And I do like the fact that they're giving you mats that fit in a box versus, I like mats, but storing them in things are never fun. So Cosmic Frog has a mat that came with the price, and it rolls up in the box, which I really, really like. It looks like there's a little bit more room here for you have the first generation MINDBUG box, and that one's getting steep. That one's at $98. So, and then if you want to pledge with friends and get 4 of them, you can get that for $218. So why back now? Discounted price? Yes, no. On their website, you can get this version for $20 right now. And so I'm betting that you'd be able to get both of these for $20. So it's still going to be about the same. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of discounting going on there. You'll get a few limited edition things with this. And that just depends on how you are and how much you care about those items in the Kickstarters. And typically in Kickstarters, that's one of the things that usually takes me over the edge. Like, I want it because I want to get those couple of things. Think CMON. There are a lot of minis that you're going to get. You're still paying for them. It's not cheaper. The retail price will be cheaper, but you won't get all those extra 30 or 40 minis that they do in their Kickstarters. Same with this. They'll have a booster pack, some stuff that you may not be able to pick up anywhere else. And that's where they say exclusive content. And then be a part of the journey. Help them out and help them get this to market. I don't think you have to worry about that with 1 day left and $300-some thousand made. So they have done very well. People enjoy this set. And then if you want to go back and pick this one up with this, you can add it on here, but you can buy this on their website. Just note though that you can't buy this like on Amazon. I looked, it's not readily available in other places. So, that's another reason to try to back now, is if you're interested in, making sure you can get it, because it isn't everything they have seems to kind of have been sold out. You're not going to pick it up. It's not easy to get. And I haven't looked at eBay to see if you can, how much they're charging there. I'm not going to say it's like $40 or $50 there, but I'm just saying it's not readily available. You can get the edition from the first Kickstarter pack, and then you can get the promo pack that they had. And then you can buy the magnetic box if you want that separately. You can buy the functional playmats if you want separately. Sleeves, I have tons and tons of my own sleeves, so I don't need their printed sleeves. The one printed set I got from Beast, those sleeves are really thin. I've already had one like split. So I'm a little wary of the sleeves that you may get from Kickstarter things, because it's not what they do, right? They're doing it to try to boost a little bit of the money. I don't necessarily know if they're really good. I'm not a Dragon Shield person. That's Magic the Gathering level stuff. But, I don't know how thick these are and how well the seam is and everything on that. So just be aware of the sleeves. And so that's kind of it. So what's neat about this game? One, it's easy to play. Two, easy to play, easy to learn. And then, you have that Magic the Gathering light. You don't have to build your own deck. You get a stack of cards. You deal out 10 cards, and it is random. But it's fun. You can play best out of 3. You can play best out of 5. It doesn't take, hours to go through a game, and you don't have to worry about somebody building a better deck than you. So all of that's kind of nice. I have enjoyed my plays of it. Let's see, shipping. Zone 2 is the US. So we're saying about $11 shipping for the US, $11 to $14, depending on where you live. What do I think? Who is this for? Why would I recommend backing this or not? And is it worth your money? So the value rating. So getting this is for $20 if you went on their website, and you can still get it. It looks like you can. I think this is worth $20 all day, every day. It's a nice filler game. So I think it delivers on what you would enjoy, with the caveat, if you like 2-player card battle games. You may or may not be put off by the quirkiness of some of the cards, right? Like in here was, let's see, we have the tiger squirrel and the spider owl and the mysterious mermaid, snail hydra. I may do some B-roll over this part. Tusk extorter. We have the luchador, which is a Mexican wrestler, but he's a Taurus or a bull or something like that, right? So there's fun little things in here like that. And I would have said, not having played it, and that's why I like to play games, or at least be able to tell you I've played it sometimes. And in this case, I can say like, it didn't draw me in, right? Having played it and see it and like being able to chuckle over it, then I think it's cute. I can be like, oh, I get it now, right? So it's kind of one of those things, like I get a little reluctant on cutesy, but it's not so cutesy. It's kind of fun and quirky, right? If that makes any sense at all. I'm kind of gristled, like my 40K, and like all my everything to be cold and dark and grim while I make a bunch of dumb jokes. But in the case of this, it was lighthearted and it was fun, and you're sitting there just enjoying, like kind of teasing. My bear bee, which is a bear bee, is gonna fly over your guys and kill you. So I don't know. So I don't know what I'm doing right now. So pledge $39. You're gonna get 2 of these essentially. I think it's well within in reason for the price. I would say the value, I think it's probably a 4 out of 5. Like your cards are cheap. They're getting money. But if you look at something like Scout, which I like, there's more cards in this than Scout. Scout's a $20 game. So you're getting more cards than another game that I like. And, so it's, in that case, and like I said, you still have to like 2 card battler games. If you don't, then this is a no-go for you. But if you are interested in things or wanting a nice little filler game for you, your significant other, or you for your kid, I could say this is definitely a value rating of 4. Now, when we start getting into the $62, I'd say, do you really need the magnets? Boxes, they're cool. I like them. I'm not so much drawn into that. You're not getting any more gameplay, but that's really a life choice at that point. I'd say that's a value of 3. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's horrible, but it's not going to get you any more. Like, I'm pretty happy with what's in this box. So, that wouldn't be where I go with it. And then if you want, if you have the meta and you have people around that like playing this and you just like the mats and you want something portable, you can grab and go and have everything right there with you. It's $100. That's a lot. You can get a couple of really, really top-notch games for $100. So I would just, not that you shouldn't get this, but at the same time, it's like that. I wouldn't recommend this one. And they've been nice and they sent me a game, but I still can't recommend a $100 one. But there's a lot of people doing it. 1,156 people disagree with me. And then, they've got 1,300 for the medium pledge and 1,100. So the majority of the people think I'm full of it and are going all in with that $100 pledge. So, keep that in mind. You can't readily get it. It's not going to be at your retail store more than likely. So they think I'm wrong. I would say it's a lesser value, but the majority of the people are buying that one. I am a loser. So, I'm probably going to back this at the $40 range and enjoy it and try to review it when it comes out and let you guys know what I think about it. They talked about having an app, but I didn't get a chance to sit down and play with it because I have a Mac and I don't have recording on the PC that I have. But I think Paul Grogan did a video with them playing it. I don't know if it's Tabletop Simulator or if they're going to come out with an app for your phone and things like that. But you might check that out if you're interested. That may be coming to a online store near you. Maybe. A lot of those card games are. So what do you think about this game? Is this of interest to you? Are you like, are you crazy, Brad? You big sellout? No. No. I think it's kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Like I said, that's my personal experience with it. I have enjoyed my plays of it. But what do you think? Are you in? Are you, this is done great. I would not have guessed this. I thought it was interesting when I saw it, but I would not have thought it was going to be 382,000, almost pushing 400. So they've got, a couple more days to go. Probably going to get over $400,000. That's no joke. That isn't. So they've got a core group of people worldwide that are looking at this and enjoying it. And like I said before, co-designed by Richard Garfield. There's 3 other designers that they don't talk about. He's just got the big name, right? And so I just feel like it's one of those, like I still, in this included, I haven't found a Richard Garfield game that I really don't like. I do just like his games. They're nice. I enjoy it. I find them fun. So this was no different. And evidently 5,151 people agree with that. So let me know what you think. If you think I'm full of it. And are you interested in it? Are you backing it already? So thank you. I appreciate your time. And just remember, no matter how you play, whether you play solo, with family or friends, enjoy whatever you are bringing to the table. Have a great night.